The Poco F1 has arrived, and it's a phone that packs in the Snapdragon 845 at a mind-blowing price of Rs 21,000. That's unbelievable. Let's not waste any more time and just check out the new Poco F1. Hey guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com and this is the Poco F1. Now I'm truly excited for this phone, but I'm pretty sure you're excited too. But before we get on with the details, how about you hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post an awesome new video, like the upcoming Poco F1 review. Also, this video has been brought to you by Wondershare Recover It, which lets you recover any deleted files and data with ease. I'll talk about Recover It at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Now let's take a look at the must-have speed. This here is the new Poco F1. The phone comes in 3 different colors with a polycarbonate back. Yes, it's a glorified way of saying it's plastic, but with all the specs on offer, I don't really mind that. There's also an armored edition of the phone which has the Kevlar back. We have the armored edition variant with us, and while it does not look super attractive, it is without a doubt a good looking phone. The back here has the dual camera setup, the fast fingerprint scanner, the Poco by Xiaomi branding, and if you're wondering what this dot is, according to Pocophone, this is used to align the Kevlar on the back. I don't really know what that means, but let's flip it over. From the front, the F1 looks a lot like the Mi 8. There's the big notch here, which just like the Mi 8 packs in all the tech required for IR face unlock, which is definitely great and should help unlocking the phone in the dark. I'll talk more about IR face unlock later on, but coming back to the notch, there is an option to hide it, so that's cool I guess. Apart from that, the display here is a 6.18-inch IPS LCD display, and from the looks of it, it looks like a pretty great display. I mean, it gets bright and the colors look good, but yeah, it's too soon to really judge it. Other than that, you get the usual buttons, the USB-C port and the headphone jack, so no dongle life for you. There's no IP rating here, which isn't really expected in this price range, but the Poco F1 comes with stereo speakers, which too is not even expected in this price range. Yes, there's a speaker at the bottom and the earpiece acting as the other speaker, and it gets pretty loud. It's pretty good. Overall, I think the Poco F1 has a great design. It looks good and it packs in everything you'd expect it to. Plus there's a dot too if you're into something like that. But all that is great. The most exciting thing about the Poco F1 is the fact that it packs in the Snapdragon 845. Think about it. This is a flagship processor in a phone that is decidedly priced like a mid-ranger. I mean, just the fact that it packs in the Snapdragon 845 is enough to make it stand out against any other phone in this price range. I played a game of PUBG and the performance, the graphics, it was just oh so amazing. But it's not just the Snapdragon 845. The Poco F1 comes with up to 8 gigs of RAM and up to 256 gigs of storage, which is expandable. I mean, that's insane and truly awesome at the same time. Plus there's liquid cool technology, which is supposed to keep the CPU cool so that it remains fast. Well, we'll be testing it out extensively in the next few days, so we'll talk about it in a full review. But to be honest, I'm expecting mind-blowing performance from the Poco F1. I mean, when the Honor Play arrived, I did not think any other phone would come close to Honor Play's performance in this price range. And now that the Poco F1 is here, I don't think any other phone will come close to its performance in this price range, but what do I know? I guess never say never. Moving on, the Poco F1 comes with MIUI 9, but there are some new changes here. First of all, the phone runs MIUI for Poco, which is set to bring a turbocharged engine, whatever that means, that ensures faster app startup and an overall faster experience. Xiaomi even showed off a speed test of the Poco F1 against the OnePlus 6, where the F1 obviously came out on top, but we'll be testing things out thoroughly to see if the turbocharged engine actually makes things as fast as it claims. There's also the new Poco launcher, which by the way will be available on the Play Store soon, and it brings an app drawer to MIUI, and that in itself is amazing. I mean, I've always hated the fact that there's no app drawer in MIUI, so this is just great. Anyway, the Poco launcher also brings some nice features. It groups apps automatically like this, and also lets you hide apps, so that's great. There are also options to group icons by color, support for icon packs, and a lot of other customization options. Apart from that, it's the usual MIUI with all the features like app lock, dual apps, really well implemented navigation gestures, and super fast face unlock. Yes, there's IR face unlock here, which means the face unlock works even in the dark. Look at this. We shot this in a really dark room and the face unlock just worked flawlessly, so it's definitely great. Apart from that, MIUI for Poco is also set to receive quarterly security patches, which is rather disappointing. But there's also the promise of faster Android updates. In fact, Pocophone has already promised the Android Pie update for the Poco F1 in Q4 of 2018. Plus, the company has announced that the kernel source code for the device will be available on August 29th on GitHub, which should result in better custom ROMs and better community support for the phone. Another thing that's flagship grade on the Poco F1 is its cameras. It features a 12 megapixel f1.9 plus 5 megapixel f2.0 dual camera setup, and the primary sensor here is the same primary sensor that Xiaomi used in the Mi 8 and Mix 2S. So it's flagship grade, and I'm expecting some great photos from the Poco F1. Anyway, here are some photos we have taken, and as you can see, the photos look really good. Even the portrait mode has been really impressive for me so far. So yeah, things look good, but again, it's too early to judge. On the video front, the Poco F1 comes with support for 4K video recording, and there's EIS, but there's no OIS if that's something you want. On the front, the Poco F1 comes with a 20 megapixel camera with the AI portrait mode, and the selfies, with or without the portrait mode, look decent enough. Just look at this. That's pretty nice, right? Well, the Poco F1 seems to have great cameras for the price, but yeah, we'll give a final verdict in our full review. Lastly, like always, there's the battery. The Poco F1 comes with a huge 4000 mAh battery, so that seems like another positive for the Poco F1. Plus, there's Quick Charge 3.0 support, and the phone comes with a fast charger in the box, so it should charge pretty quickly too. Well, that was a quick look at the new Poco F1, and honestly, when Xiaomi announced this phone, I was thinking there must be a flaw or a compromise to bring a smartphone that's powered by the Snapdragon 845 at a price of Rs 21,000. And now that I've used this phone for quite some time, I'm still looking for that one flaw, that one compromise. I know the phone has a plastic build, but if you ask me, that's not a problem because the Poco F1 brings so much to the table. Flagship performance, high-end cameras, a huge battery, an app drawer and MIUI, this phone seems to have got it all. I mean, I don't think any other phone in this price range matches up to the Poco F1. Having said that, we will be testing this phone extensively to see if the Poco F1 holds up to everything it promises. So stay tuned for our full review. Now let's talk a bit about our sponsors for this video. Wondershare Recover It is a data recovery software that lets you recover all types of lost and deleted files, be it documents, photos, videos, or anything else. The software brings 8 different modes to make data recovery easy for beginners. Plus, you can use it to recover data from almost all types of devices, as you can see. Recover It boasts of a 96% recovery rate, so that's pretty great. Wondershare Recover It is available in a free version that is limited to recovering 100 megabytes of data, and its paid plans start at around $40. The software is available for Windows and Mac OS, so check it out from the link in the description down below. Well, those are our first impressions of the new Poco F1. And if you ask me, this phone looks like the phone that will truly disrupt the mid-range smartphone segment in India. But what do you think? Tell us in the comment section below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends who are really excited for the new Poco F1. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. But that's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.